We're here on the red carpet for Desiree Akhavan's film, The Miseducation of Cameron Post. It's a film adaptation of a novel about gay conversion therapy, starring Grace Moretz.
I think that the film is very much about, I think that on its surface, it's like an amazing LGBT film that's like really important right now. But I also think it's very much about being a teenager, about like knowing who you are, about friendship. And it's, it's not one of those films that's gonna just like rip your heart apart. It's so sad in moments, but then it's also so funny in other moments. And I think that's really what coming of age is actually like.
Everyone's role kind of played out as it was. Between me, Forrest, and Chloe, we were constantly together, constantly around each other, and I think everyone created this community because we needed that. We needed that kind of comfort, support, because it was a hard film.
I really just kind of, I did a little bit of research, not like a ton. I didn't do a deep dive, but Desi sent me some documentaries about gay conversion therapy, and what I realized was that there was a lot of people involved in that had the best intentions, that they weren't doing it in a kind of sadomasochistic way or anything. They really were like, this is the right thing to do. And I really think that that's what my character is doing. He himself has gone through the therapy, so therefore really believes in it. And he's actually like a decent human being with a good heart who just really does believe that he's helping these kids. So I tried to just make him a human being, not a joke, not a villain, just a real guy that is just subject to these circumstances.
The Miseducation of Cameron Post is a story that we've all sort of heard and we're used to, but we haven't seen in this way. It's a coming-of-age story about LGBTQ youth, but it's shot in sort of a John Hughes style, like 16 candles, with a lot of humor. It's definitely bittersweet, but there's a lot of humor in it. So I was really excited and drawn to the style and the subject matter.
It was a story I wanted to be a part of telling. It was really beautifully written, beautifully observed. I watched Desiree Akhavan, our director. I watched her appropriate behavior, the film she had done previously, and I really responded to her voice. I just wanted to be a part of telling it. There are many other reasons that, sort of fell into place after that, and I do think it's important. I think most people are not aware of gay conversion therapy and how much it is practiced on young people in this country. Only 5 states have illegalized it, and just recently New Hampshire decided not to illegalize it. But ultimately, initially it was just a story I wanted to help tell.
It's a multitude of reasons. I think just at its core level, it was so eloquently written, and the dialogue was absolutely perfect. It was one of the best written scripts I've read in the last few years, which is saying a lot, because I read a lot of scripts. But no, it was important for me to make this movie in particular because of the state of this world. And I took a break out of my career last 2 years ago, and this is the first movie I did after my break because it felt that it was poignant and it was important, and it could make a difference and it can make an impact. I met actually a lot of young people who have gone through conversion therapy, and it was hard. It was very inspiring to hear their stories that weren't old stories. It was stories within a year, stories within 2 years, stories within 3 years of getting out. So I think to realize that it's a modern problem, to realize that it is it's a reality and it's not just something you read about and that happened in the past. I think that was very jarring. Good luck to everyone in their film at their premiere. This is Park City Television, and we'll have a lot more Sundance coming to you right here. Stay tuned.